Hi, I'm Vonda of Vonda's Law, and for 22 years, I was a judge right here at the Wayne County 3rd Circuit Court.
I just flipped the script. Can't nobody else do this. Now I'm in private practice. If you've been seriously injured in a car accident, charged with a crime, convicted of a crime, going through a divorce, or denied an insurance claim, we can help. Let my aggressive team of affiliate attorneys fight for you. Vonda's Law, we do it all. A name you know and trust. I just flipped the script. Can't nobody else do this.
What's up, everybody? So, what I want to talk about tonight is how to survive being cheated on. Okay? I want to talk about that. When I was dating, okay, I would always, try to take care of myself and, make sure that, my appearance was good and, eat good and, really project positively. I had an idea in my mind of what I thought a bad woman was going to be. You know what I'm saying? So I adhered to that. I got my nails done. I would keep my feet done. I would take care of my body. I would make sure my clothes were clean. And I really started to, work on my appearance and then work on my delivery, make sure I looked people in the eye, dealt with people. And I always made sure that there was a certain way I wanted to dress. Okay. I wanted to kind of be sexy, but business. Okay. And I wanted to handle business. Okay, so you get that all done. Okay, you ready. Then you get into a relationship with a man who is attracted to the idea of what you represent. You bad. You got it going on. You got a career. You got a business. You got a good job. You are the package. You sexy. You all of that. And he believes that he can handle it. He believes, oh, you would compliment me. But what it is, Queen, he not ready for you. See, it took years to develop who you are and how you project. It took years. You looked at how people walked, how they talked, the delivery of their voice, how they dressed, the tones. You mastered it. And you walked into being a queen, okay? And so then you get in a relationship and you're like, whoo, I can go ahead and relax. But he not ready for you. Why? Because every time he see you, you know what he see? He sees a package that he don't believe that he deserves. He knows that you smart, you got game, you can figure anything out. And within him, he does not feel that he is worthy of your love. There is nothing you can do. You can't out-sex it. You can't out-cook it. You can't dumb it down. There's nothing that you can do because that's who you are. And what you got to realize, there is nothing that you have done in order for this to happen. Well, maybe if I wasn't, so loud, or maybe if, I didn't dress like, look, this don't have nothing to do with you. Zero, absolutely nothing. But you're taking responsibility for something that you didn't cause. He thought he could handle you. Okay, let's go there. You like a fast car. He thought he could handle it. He always, all his life, I said, I want me a fast car. I want me a woman like this. But then when he got a hold of you, it wasn't nothing that he can do with you. Why? Because in his mind, he sees you as something he don't deserve. He look at you. He see how people look at you. He see how they talk to you. He see how in awe they are of you. And nothing that he can do, nothing that you can do is going to change that. When you come in a room, you are a queen, okay? When you start to talk, you hold court. People are in awe of your beauty. They're in awe of your brilliance. They just want to be in your presence. And as a result, there's nothing that you can do about that. And what you cannot do is you cannot allow someone to break you down after you have struggled all your life to be her. to have the confidence that you have, to have the education, to have the wherewithal that you have. You cannot compromise that. That is when your mind has to overcome your emotion. There's a battle, okay? All right? And you know which one will win? The one you feed. And if you sit up and say, well, I'm not good enough. I got a couple pounds. My hair's short. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a job. I'm not good enough. Then guess what? You lose the battle. But when you say, no matter if I gained 100 pounds, okay, I don't care what's in my bank account, I'm still a queen. And you conduct yourself that way. I don't care what nobody else is doing. You have to win the war of your mind, your emotions. Your mind has to conquer your emotions. Emotions are nice. They are wonderful, but they will lead you astray. Your emotions are not to be trusted, and they're not to rely upon. Your mind has to overpower your emotions. Let me tell you something. There's an old Indian proverb, and the young boy says to his grandfather, what is the essence of life? He said, it's two wolves fighting. He said, which one? A good wolf and a bad wolf. He said, which one will win? He said, the one you feed. You cannot entertain negativity. There's nothing that you've done, and there's nothing that you can do to make that man believe that he is worthy of you. There is nothing. You are not God. Okay? So what you got to do is reign. You got to still be who you are. You got to handle your business irrespective. You got to get your nails done. You got to keep your feet done. You got to continue to exercise. You have to continue to be her. It took a lifetime for you to be her. And now you're going to throw it to the wind because somebody couldn't handle you, because they were too immature, because they couldn't handle the way people look at you and in awe of you. You are a queen and you will reign. Let me tell you something. Do you think that them roses is affected by the dandelions? That rose say, I'm a bloom because I was built for this. And let me tell you something. The one thing that is unattractive to a man is a broken woman emotionally. A broken woman emotionally. So let me tell you something. You have to continue to be her. All of that begging and pleading, crying, why me, what I do, nothing. There is nothing that you did. You were too much woman off rip that he knew he could not handle. And you became bigger than life. And as a result, he may seek the attention of somebody who looks at him in awe, who says, oh my goodness, you're so handsome, you're so successful, you're so sexy. He needs that affirmation because that's a problem that he has. That's not your issue. That don't got nothing to do with you. But you feel that it does because you feel that you all have become one. Because why? You have probably consummated your relationship. You know what I'm saying? And once that man, okay, be with you in a sexual way, there you go your mind out the window because you're thinking with the wrong part. You got to reel those emotions in. You got to tell yourself, I have sacrificed too hard, too long for me to allow myself to not reign as the queen that I am. Okay? You are a queen, and don't let anyone take you off your game. Do not go searching. Who is he dealing? It doesn't matter. It don't matter if it's Susie, Doozy, Lucy, Karen, Sheila. It don't matter. All that matters is how you perceive yourself. Because once you lose your self-respect, you won't have nothing. And no man is attracted to a broken woman. So ladies, you have to realize you just too much of a package. You all that and some. And guess what? That's how you roll and that's how you cut. Okay? And so as a result, stop dumbing down for other people. Stop allowing their insecurities to affect how you see yourself. It took a lifetime to be her. And don't you let anybody not love you and treat you and respect you. Let me tell you something. If you don't got respect, you can't love me. You can't love what you don't respect. and you got to respect yourself. So ladies, you got to reign. Stop thinking that you are responsible. There's nothing that you can do. You done the best that you can. You just was too much woman. Be blessed and enjoy your day. And if you know a woman that this applies to, share this video and like it. Have a good evening.